Alrighty. Hopefully this match will be both more successful and uh, more interesting to watch than the last one. And we got ourselves a keep here. Unfortunately, we did not win the die roll, but you can't win it every time. And we're playing against Eldrazi, which is actually a fairly good matchup for us, especially since they didn't play an immediate Eldrazi Mimic. So, we lead with Citadel or Blink Moth? I guess I'll lead with Blink Moth. There's no real need for the Citadel just yet. So I'm going to play my drum first, because you just want to develop your mana. Then next turn I can play a Steel Overseer and a Signal Pest, and follow it up with either another Signal Pest or a Master of Ethereum, depending on what needs to be done. Alright, well luckily they played Ghost Quarter and not an Eldrazi Temple. That would have been shitty, to be honest. Matter Reshaper is not the worst card we could have seen from them. Not that I'm excited to see it or anything, but alright. Ink Moth. I think I'm just gonna start playing my artifact land since I have Master of Ethereum all ready to go. Let's play Steel Overseer. Tap him to play a Signal Pest. And next turn we have access to actually play Master of Ethereum and Signal Pest, as well as this Darksteel Citadel. So we're gonna have a big-ass Master of Ethereum that can block pretty much anything they play, to be honest, which is good. So we'll have to take our beating from the Reshaper, or we're gonna just get Thought-Knot Seared, which is also possible. But that was completely unavoidable. We couldn't do anything about it. It just hurts. But we shall adjust. Hopefully we get like a cranial plating or something here. Replace the card that he stole from us. Unfortunately, main deck, unless we draw Gallop Blast, we're never killing that thing. Alright, so Steel Overseer, you say. This costs 3 mana. If we wanted to activate and attack with Blink Moth Nexus, that would cost us too much. We're gonna get hit for 7 and go down to 10 next turn. Ugh. Alright, let's just play Citadel, tap, tap, Overseer. Play a Signal Pest. And then when the time comes, we can tap our Blink Moth Nexus to just animate it. It'll be tapped, but it'll be a creature, and so it'll get the counter off the Steel Overseer, which is what we want right now. I mean, he can kill it, but it's still worth trying to do. So it looks like we're playing against the white-black variant, and we are getting wrecked game 1. Alright. Not giving you guys a great showing of what's going on here. Luckily, he didn't attack with everything. Let's make you into a dude. Tap to protect our guys. My question becomes, what do we do here? If we take the 8... I think I'm going to take the 8. There's a lot, but next turn I think we can start blocking effectively. We'll have quite the team with which to block. Hopefully we draw some gas. Alright, that's kind of like gas. I'd hardly call it gas, but it's something at least. And having 4 toughness that's going to get boosted up to 6 is pretty strong against his current board state. Unfortunately, we're very, very, very much on the defensive right now. But our Signal Pests are going to have 4 toughness and 2 power, which means they can double block the Thought-Knot Seer. Or he can just play yet another goddamn Reality Smasher. Alright, I see how it is. So he's probably just going to attack with everything. Everything except the Thought-Knot Seer. That seems reasonable. We're going to attempt to activate our Ink Moth, Blink Moth, just to see. So he's almost certainly going to Ghost Court it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't redirect that to Spellskite. Dig up an island, I guess. Alright, so all of our guys are going to have an additional 2 power toughness stuck on them. So 1 Spellskite's going under a Reality Smasher. 1 Steel Overseer is going under a Matter Reshaper. That's just kind of a given. And then I can either chump one of the Reality Smashers or double block. Wait, double blocking doesn't actually help that much. So I think I just have to chump a Reality Smasher or take 5, which I'm honestly genuinely considering. The problem is that I can't kill either Reality Smasher right now. But let's go to blocks, I suppose. You under you, you under you, you under you. These guys are going to have... Wait, are these guys going to have 6 power? Yes, they will have 6 power. They'll have 6 power combined. They'll have 5 toughness. So you can only kill 1. Never mind. Okay, this isn't actually that bad. All things considered. Unless he interferes with this. Alright, okay, so that was actually pretty damn good for us, all as far as I'm concerned. Because our guys just keep getting bigger. He lost... Oh, of course he drew a fucking Matter Reshaper that goes straight to the table. Alright, we're still in fairly good shape here, especially now that we have Cranial Plating. Unfortunately he has that stupid Ghost Quarter, which is bothersome. So if we went for an all-out swing here, how much does Cranial Plating give us? +1 for each artifact we control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8 power. Though we can't equip it at instant speed. But he doesn't have any flying blockers. So if we put it on the Signal Pest, that gives us, again, 8. 9, 10, 11. And then he blocks both of our Steel Overseers and takes the 2 from the Spellskite. That's only 13. But he would lose his Thought-Knot Seer and his Matter Reshaper. Which is definitely not nothing. I think we can afford to wait just... Oh, wait, hang on, I can move it around at instant speed because of his Urborg. So if I attack with everything, he blocks these 2 guys, which are my biggest. These will both be 3/3s. And then we get the 11. Is that right? It's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6. 14 damage. If we don't attack with these guys, 15, 16. It's still not enough, so I think we just wait 1 turn and stick our Cranial Plating on the Signal Pest. Signal Pest? Nah, we'll put it on the Spellskite. We'll move it to the Signal Pest when necessary. But yeah, this kind of puts our opponent in a pretty awkward spot. Unless they can do something about our blockers. Or maybe they just play another Reality Smasher or something annoying. Oh, hey, what's that? That looks bad for us. Your creatures get lifelink and death touch. Okay, well, guess it doesn't really matter if he doesn't want to do it. Counter. Counter. I feel like our opponent's kind of conceding to us. If that's what they're going to do. Play a Springleaf Drum. So this again grants 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14, 15, 16. Again, if we attack with everything, only the Signal Pest gets through anyway. There's There's not a lot of point in using it. Oh, he can't actually activate Vault of the Archangel, that's why he didn't use it yet. Yeah, considering the fact that we're just one away from having him be completely dead, or one attack away from him being completely dead, I think I'm just going to go for the damage here. If he plays another Reality Smasher next turn, we're still not totally dead. We'll just be hurting a lot. Yep, and he concedes. So, that's pretty sweet for us. Excuse me a moment while I look at some things. Alrighty. So we definitely want Spellskite, Painter Servant, Dismember. We want those for sure. Question is, do we want Whip Flare? So we didn't see any small Eldrazi's from him. He's probably more likely to be playing the 3/3s and whatnot.